This is a quick video review of the Delta 10-inch sliding miter saw. I want to take a moment just to show a couple of features, and then I'm going to chop a couple boards here just so you can see it in action. So you can see I've got it set up right now on the ground. Easily attaches to a miter saw table as well, which I have, but for longer boards it can be a little inconvenient working with the table. So I often work with it here on the ground. As you can see, the saw slides pretty easily back and forth. It's got just about a 12-inch range here on the blade, which you should be able to just barely see. Right now I've got a 10x on here, and if I pop another 4x right in front of it, 2x4, you can see it would just barely not make it through the front of the 2x4. So it tells you it can cover about a 12-inch, and that's just about it. But it easily passes through boards this size, no problems. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you chopping through this 2x10 board, just to give you a little bit of a feel how it works. Nice easy cut, very clean. There's a new blade on here, so that is helping the cut stay pretty clean. But in general, it works pretty nicely sliding. Gives you obviously a nice straight cut, just like you would using a table saw. So you kind of get the benefits, obviously, as you would with any sliding miter saw, of being able to slide back and forth. This one also has, as you can see in the back there, the double angle, so you can slide this back and forth about, I think, 45 degrees in either direction. I'm not going to do that for this demonstration. That functionality should be well known. And of course, like most miter saws, if not all, it can just adjust fairly easily back and forth. This one has kind of a bit of a clever, I don't know if you're going to be able to quite see it from there, but the numbers for the miter saw are actually slightly off center, so that you're not peeking through at the actual number through the slider. Instead, this little widget over here is pointing to the number you're actually at. So I'm at 0 right now, making a straight cut, and the number underneath it here on this side is 0. Not the number directly under the blade, or sorry, under the guide. So anyway, it's just a little thing to pay attention to. Nothing too important, but this works well. I like this button. It's a little easier than the triggers that some of them have. Overall, pretty good. Moves very smoothly back and forth. You can see those two back arms, how they give and bend very easily. Obviously, you're going to want to keep those clean, but the saw doesn't spit too much dust back onto them. It's got a pretty nice catcher right here. Anyway, that's most of what I wanted to show you. I'll quickly chop a piece of 4x that I have right here, so you can see it going through a 4x4. It struggled a little bit occasionally when I've been doing 4x4s as it gets toward the back of the board. So let's see how it does this time. And it did that time too. You could see it got cleanly through the board, no problem. But as I got toward the back there, I did just a little bit of trouble pushing it through the bottom quarter. Not really sure why that is right now. Didn't really affect me. I got a nice clean cut, so I'm not too worried about it. But anyway, I don't think you could do much more than 4x in thickness. I'm going to unplug it right now so I can get in with the blade there so you can see it up close. And as you can see, the 10-inch blade really couldn't cut through much more than a 4x. And in fact, that's probably what's causing me to have a little trouble, is I think I'm hitting the center here a little bit at the back of the 4x. No big deal. But anyway, if you're going to work with 4-inch wide or less lumber, this is a really nice sliding saw. If you need something thicker, the 12-inch will make a little more sense for you. Really like it. Really nice construction. Good metal. Those arms are really nice. They work really smoothly. Make for very easy to get nice straight cuts. Yeah, that's all for now. I like the saw a lot, and hopefully you find the review useful.